I'm going back down now to check on my road project. We just had lunch because it's the birthday of Daloy, and he is 47 years old. But for the last 15 years, almost 15 years, I think, that he's working for me. He always told me he's 36 years old. So you just have to understand that. And another thing that he does, when it was his birthday before, I used to take our friends around here, our neighbors and other acquaintances to a buffet meal, saved from all the cooking and all that. Oh, the Lord have a funny way. He don't like that. He wants it when it's his birthday that he will be the one spending, paying for the food, paying for the drinks. So I just have to respect that, because last time that I took them to a buffet restaurant and he won't eat because of that kind of attitude that he got. Aloga. So it's his birthday today again. So he's the one who's paying for, that's his pet chickens. So we cook it like that. Boiled as a whole, clean up and boiled as a whole, and with all the spices inside the chicken, that's giving flavor to the soup. So that's, if you're one of the renters here, you'll find that dish when you get invited in the locals' houses. That's the sort of recipe that they do. It's from a native chicken, so the native chicken tastes different from a hybrid chicken that you see in the supermarket. It's a chicken that they have breed here. I mean, I know most of the Filipinos understand what I mean. That's the native chicken, got a different flavor. And as a foreigner, when you live here, some of the locals will be offering that to you because they like showing off their culinary expertise, different food, different tastes. So we're here now on the road project. I'm right down here where you're gonna turn from the main road. I see there's two bikes there. I think it's related to the backhoe operator. But this is where it's gonna be. And as you can see, I decided now that I will wall this, and before I have to put the gravel on it. So this is what I have in mind. Now you can see it, that in between the hollow blocks, these are the blocks here, like 4 or 5 lines. I think 4, because you can see from there it's 4, and then the columns will be extended, and I put a fence, sterling fence here on the top, so it will not be just wall. It will be here on this side, starting from the road towards there, and also on the other side. So I could see that the multi-cab has come now with the hollow blocks, and I want to show you what hollow blocks I'm gonna be using. So this is the hollow blocks that we're buying. So pick up 6-inch. So you can see that I always use 6-inch when it's my building. Like I said, hollow blocks are just receptacle for the muck. They're not really the load-bearing ones. So the bigger the receptacles is for the prime mix, which is 1, 2, 3 is what I usually do if it's mine. So the receptacle here, it will be stronger even if the hollow block itself will deteriorate. So we're storing the water there in that orange tank for our mix. Ana na lang diha tayo mas maayo that you put it there on the top, kasi moagi para ba ang bako matumban. Hinay-hinayan lang. Karon igbalik ko, alam mo, pagpalit sa mug simento. Okay, napo lang. Okay, aron makasugod titing ba? Ugma. Kaya naapamatay kabilya dito dong no.
Jis.
Apa na, makasugod pa siya ugma niya magkuha na mong kabilya og kuan. So I told them that we still have some rebars left on the last job. Nga pila to kabuk dito dong.
Murag tanawon ko nako kay Mount Resuba itunon pa to.
Ipon pa to. Ay gilang magamit na to dong.
Kabilya.
So we, Gis. Oh, gilang kay
Naglupo ay pamantong kargan ng dalo.
Sus, tagsiyang kilo din kada usaning gyat.
bugat kay ni 6. Uy.
Kanaway lang bang ako.
So this is the hollow block that we bought for the start of our fencing tomorrow. So like I said, I always use 6. So this is the price there. 10.50 because I get it for cost price. 10.50 per piece for 6. So we'll store it there on the top because most people here don't use 6-inch hollow block because it's got too much muck to fill in. And this one, that's why I couldn't just confident to store it here. So but this hollow block, if you buy it in retail, this is like 15 pesos each. Since we're picking it up for costs, and also even if you're paying costs and if you have it delivered, they charge you 13 pesos. So it's still cheaper for me to pick it up. It's only just down the road anyway. So 100 ni dong? Oh, that's 100 per load. So that will be here, both side of the road, that we will be starting to fill up tomorrow. So when we put the graveling, it won't be mixed with the mucks or the earth on both sides of the road. So it's another kind of construction that you're gonna be seeing here tomorrow, because like the backhoe will be it's his last day today. It's already been sorted, and these kids here are picking up the backhoe operator. No. Mas nindot ilang hollow block, no?
Lubon kayo.
So their hollow blocks now are better mixed than the other one that where we get it. So a 6-inch hollow block weighs about 9 kilos each. But you can see why I use 6, because of hollow blocks are receptacles for your muck, and then look at how big is the receptacles to put in your muck. It will hold on to the muck better than a 4-inch will do. So even if this hollow block will deteriorate, not that I will let it deteriorate, because I'll be rendering it as I go to protect it. But it means that it will be like a wall on the back that holds on to the muck. It's now getting hot. It was quite drizzly this morning. So this is where we're gonna start from here tomorrow. These are the friends of the backhoe operator. So tomorrow we will be starting here. So we will clean up all this in the road from here, and this is, like I said, this is my design. So you can see I only wanted here from each columns, it will be cement columns, will be 2.9 meters, because I want the horizontal bar that will go through each column will meet where the column is. So the distance from each column will be just 2.9 meters. So I might be all like 4 levels before I do the fencing on the top. I'll leave this column open because I will get the sterling fence be eaten to the column. Like I will pour it together with the columns. So it will be here and both sides as well here. So this is what we're gonna have. And some of my gravel will be on the top. But I have keep all my materials on my side now and where the mango tree is to avoid all this stealing with materials. But with the hollow blocks, we just leave them on the road. They don't usually nick steal hollow blocks, especially if it's a 6-inch size, because the 4-inch is the one that's really saleable, where most of the house builders prefer 4-inch than a 6-inch because it's too much muck to put in. So we'll be clearing most of the pile that we have done here because the backhoe cannot take it all on. But once we do the fencing, we'll just put it on the side to fill up. And then when I do all the fence here, right down to the boundary, then before I put all the graveling and also some of the rocks that we can see around here, we'll be using that as well. Ganahan man siya nga i-decorate ang mga lubi. I-decorate. Mao ba? Kaya i-incorporate ang trees ba?
Kapoy ba kayo na? Basta man ang ano na.
Bitanawa iba tudlua sa gud dito ting tanawa sa gud. Kung ato bang just check it because Daloy was insisting that this coconut is right between in the boundary, that when we be fencing it will be hit. Pwede ra dili oy. Pwede ra dili. So it can be left because I could even see the pipe here. Pwede ra di no. Okay ra? So we still can just leave the coconut though because it will be incorporated with the style of the bungalow. It will give them shade. So you can see this is from the sloping road and now going forward to the extended road towards the Turner's lot. Now you can see that we're almost near. That's the size, the 5 meters wide. He's still just gonna flatten the other side, and that will be the end of the job. And then all he does now is just to flatten it out with running over all over this muck. So it would not even reach 5 o'clock, I believe. So the digger now reached the entrance towards the 1,000 square meter plot. So I think that's enough now. I know that they just have a road going to the entrance of the 1,000 square meter plot. So I told him that's done, and all he has to do now is just to flatten out what's here. But he's turning back now. So all he has to do is to flatten more of this one here so it will not be so muddy. Sakto na na eh. Inana gyapon iyan ba.
Tanaw din nga rin.
Kaya iyang gusto ba? Butangan siguro ni gamay ting kay aron mo ana kuno kanya murag ti. Sa ba eh?
Kani day.
Ang mauna ni eh. Kay makaana naman ka. Naog, ana. Mauna na eh.
Tanaw.
So,
Para mo anak laglar ko, mo na.
unsay mas maayo? Kuhaan gamay? Para dili kay bundok? So we were thinking about this if we have to scrape up some of this side.
Kung ako ra, okay naman kay ini kasiminto ana mura mo sa ba.
Mana. It will still be compacted anyway because this is just feel. Di man. And also homok pa man sa kaayo gang.
Gamit pa sa Gunisya diri ma'am.
Kaya
Kung naay mo sodre, maglisom sila dito ng gusto mo na. May na lang, inigaan na lang, mo atras lang sila dito.
ang lagi. Mga na lagi ang ako ang ana sila kabakingan ba. Mo ni siya. Because my purpose here is any trucks or any cars come here, they have a place to turn. And this is the road, the extended road where they can turn, go down, make a 3-point turn, go back up. Unsa na?
Sa bunga tunaw.
Because the a plant goes on his face. So this is now the road towards Turner's.